Surprise attack! Successful! Take this! Executing the order. Huh? Ha! Ha! Hiya! There! My chance! And yeah! Ha! Ha! Hey! Here's my trump card. You're gonna be in for a surprise. Huh? Guard duty was accomplished. Okay, let's get this started. Hiya! There! Yeah! Ha! And yeah! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Here's my trump card. You're gonna be in for a surprise. And there! All right, we win! Built in ancient times, this alchemy library is said to store the world's knowledge. There, one mistress continues to protect this institution that no one visits, for the day that will surely come.
Huh? Whoa! It's such a mysterious-looking building. Mr. Harry, this is more like a tower than a mansion. I wonder what kind of mistress lives in this place. Hello? Is anyone here? This is such an eerie place. Mr. Harry said it was a mansion, but this is more like a ruin. Plus, it feels like something might pop out any minute now.
Welcome.
Yeah! Yes! Excuse me for entering.
Please keep walking straight.
Ah! Oh, well, if you say so.
Please stop right there.
Ah! Oh, yes!
Odelia.
I am very pleased to be able to welcome a guest like this.
What kind of place is this? It seems pretty old.
This facility was built 928 years ago. It contains various knowledge from around the world. It is a library. This place was called the Zweiteturm. We manage this facility as librarians. We are pleased to make your acquaintance.
So it's a library. And it's been here for such a long time. Am I allowed to read the books here?
Of course. This facility exists for that very purpose. Visitors are allowed to read various books freely, with few exceptions. We hold a collection of over 80 million books.
You have that many books? That's amazing! I'd love to read some.
In addition, I can explain the contents of the books orally.
Does that mean you remember the contents of every single book?
It would be more accurate to say that I am capable of recalling the information at will. If you can specify the bookshelf number, then I will be able to recall it.
Okay. If I need anything, I'll come to you. But first, can I go look at the books?
Yes, please walk freely throughout this facility. However, please note that some parts of this facility are currently experiencing malfunctions. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I ask that you contact us if you encounter any trouble. Now, please enjoy your stay.
Some malfunctions. I wonder what they could be. Anyway, there are so many books from the past. I want to start reading them right away.
The slags here are docile, right? I didn't mean to intrude. Huh? It looks kinda angry. Hold on a second.
Let us start as always.
Hit it!
Confirm the weak point will be destroyed.
Ha! Ha! Just a bit more. We can do this.
What really surprised me was that it just attacked me all of a sudden. I wonder if I did something wrong. Oh right, you need to be quiet in the library. Maybe I was being too loud. No, there is no fault to be found in your actions. Whoa, you scared me. Currently, this facility is experiencing malfunctions with several of its operations. It may cause some inconveniences for the visitors, but we ask for your kind understanding and cooperation. I see. This is an old facility. I need to keep my guard up, like when I'm investigating a ruin. In addition, bookshelves collapsed the other day, blocking the passage to the lower floor. Oh, then I guess I can't go any further. Now, please enjoy the rest of your visit. A library where I don't know when I'll get attacked. I guess I won't be able to read a book in peace. Did you find the book you were looking for? Actually, I don't know which sections have what kinds of books, and I'm looking for alchemy books. Do you have them here? So, books regarding alchemy. I will initiate the search. Please wait. There are 58,400 results. Should I read you the list? That many? It's going to be hard to read them all. Except for a few rare exceptions, this facility has a variety of books. You may be able to narrow down your search. Would you like to do so? I'm looking for alchemy books about flowers. Would you happen to have one? Alchemy and flowers. I have included the key terms. I will initiate the search again. Sending signal. Please wait one moment. Okay, I'll wait. Sending signal. Please wait one moment. Okay. An unexpected malfunction has occurred. The database of alchemy search results has disappeared. Huh? An additional malfunction has occurred. The database of flower search results has disappeared. What? I feel like I did something terrible. Please do not worry. The only things that disappeared were the search result databases. I see, so the books are different. Yes, only the search results have disappeared. This had no effect on the actual books that are kept. I apologize, but please refer to the original book. Please head to the entrance over there. However, as I said earlier, the passage is blocked by the bookshelves that collapsed. We are currently performing repairs to the passage. Please wait one moment. I sure have had to wait a lot today. Thank you for waiting. The removal of the obstacles is now complete. Thank you so much, Miss Librarian. You've really been a great help to me. No, this is my job. The appropriate bookshelf you're looking for is 4D3. Now, I hope for your safe return. Okay, Huh? My safe return? Now, Miss Librarian said that the alchemy books are on 4D3. Here is 1A1, so maybe I'll find it if I keep going. I totally don't know where I'm headed, but I gotta keep going.
Surprise attack! Successful!
There!
Executing the order. Huh? Ha! I will attack the target from the sky. Ha! No difficulty executing my duty.
Feels like my...
Looks like my daily training.
I'm so tired. This library is so big. This is 3Q. Maybe I've made it halfway. Yep, I must be getting closer. I can do this.
I'll keep calm and do my best. There! Let's go with a hot one!
Huh?
Eh? Tja! And there you go! Focus! Now I'm ready to go!
Yeah! Guard duty was accomplished.
I think...
Surprise attack! Successful!
Take this!
You will not get away! Huh? Ha! Ha!
And there you go! Eh? You're too slow! Ha! Yup! Hiya! There! That was a nice exercise. This is 4L. I wonder if 4D is somewhere on this floor. Here is 4S. This is so confusing. 4D. 4D.
4D is here.
Huh? A visitor came here before me?
Romping around like that makes the dust rise.
Oh, I'm sorry for being so loud. I made him mad again.
Are you here to research something?
Yes, I was hoping to find some clues about my sister.
That was a wise decision.
What are you doing here, Mr. Keith? I mean, the entrance was blocked.
There are other ways to deal with entrances. I'm a bookworm. I've been here for some time now. But I don't have to tell you anything. Just as you have your purpose, I have my own purpose for being here. So you should hurry up and get started on your purpose.
Yes, sir. Mr. Keith is as strict as always. Edible Wild Grass Encyclopedia. And the medicinal properties of poisonous herbs. There are so many books that are just on plants. It's impossible for me to read all of them. What should I do?
The book you need is the 16th one from the right.
Huh? Thank you. The 16th one from the right is this one. The title is... It's so worn out I can't read it. If he hadn't pointed it out for me, I never would have found it. Excuse me? What is this book all about?
Do you have rocks for brains? Are you seriously asking me a question that you can figure out by simply reading it?
I'm sorry. Of course I'll read it myself later. It's just that... I wanted to know why you recommended this book to me.
Being interrupted while reading is my biggest pet peeve. But fine. This place has a lot of books that have been preserved in great condition. It's quite miraculous in this day and age. This collection of books is immeasurable. It's like my own personal paradise.
I think I understand. But what does any of that have to do with this book?
Well, while I had confined myself to this paradise, devouring its knowledge in peace, a very noisy little girl came in one day.
Oh, that must have bothered you.
Indeed she did. So I decided to give her a book to occupy her and send her on her way.
Was that little girl... Did I really bother you that much?
Precisely. In fact, even now you continue to obstruct my studies.
Sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you.
However, I understand very well your thirst for knowledge. I've perused all the books in this section, and so far, that is the most appropriate book for you. That's why I recommended it to you. That's all there is to it.
In this section, I wonder if you read all these books. Whoa.
Now I feel inclined to ask you a question as well. Why did you come here?
To synthesize. I want to learn proper alchemy. I've always taught myself, so any alchemy book would have been fine. But I never thought there could be this many types of them. But while I was talking to the librarian, my focus kinda shifted to a book on flowers. I think I might have gotten a little greedy.
If you came here to find an answer, I'm afraid you'll find no such thing.
Even with all these books? I came here hoping I'd find out something.
Naturally, you'll be able to find many fragments that will lead you to the answer. However, those fragments will only start to make sense once the Seeker herself puts them all together. Alchemy requires more than just passing attention. There are many principles that form its underlying foundation. Furthermore, various methods exist between different practitioners, so the core heart of it is strictly hidden.
In other words, I won't find "this is the answer" in any of these books, will I?
Of course not. Don't forget that even in the past, few people had the ability to use alchemy. It certainly won't be as simple as perusing a book and finding the answer right in front of you.
I see. I guess it's not as easy as I thought it would be.
Alchemy requires vast knowledge about the properties of objects and theories of how to transform those objects, as well as the inspiration to set foot toward the truth.
Inspiration? So, just having the knowledge isn't enough?
In any event, the basics begin with knowledge, and acquiring knowledge begins with observing the phenomena. That book will help you get started. Okay, that should be enough for now. Leave before my mood sours.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Mr. Keith is scary, but I think this is the longest we've talked to each other. I hope we can have a nicer conversation next time.
Let us start as always.
There!
I will attack the target from the sky.
Ha! Ha! Having it easy is boring too.
Looks like my daily...
Okay, let's get this started. Hit it!
I will clean up altogether.
Ha! Ha! And there!
Yeah!
And there you go! Ha!
Guard duty was accomplished.
I think feels like my...
Were you able to find the book you were looking for?
I believe so. Am I allowed to borrow books from here?
Of course. This facility exists for that very purpose. Now, I will proceed to the procedures. Your name, please, for registration purposes.
Oh, it's Ayesha. Ayesha Altugal.
Miss Ayesha Altugal, please wait while I complete the registration.
Okay.
A problem with the transmission has occurred, forcing termination of the operation.
I thought something was wrong.
I could not register you on the rental roster, but I shall remember you. The rental time limit is 1 year. If you do not return the item within that time, we will visit to remind you.
I can borrow it for a year? I feel like I'll forget to bring it back.
Ayesha Altugal, there is no problem with early returns.
You can just call me Ayesha. Saying my first and last name is kinda long. Oh, I know! If you don't mind, can I ask what your name is?
Odelia. That is what my father has named me.
Miss Odelia. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Please let me know if you have any questions. This facility lacks visitors, and I am bored.